everyone could please filter into the banquet hall. There's a presentation there.
This time I would like everyone to rise for the presentation of colors. Pledge of allegiance. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Read Arms.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Keeping with our mission statement today, we will honor and remember the 343 FDNY firefighters and 60 law enforcement officers from NYPD and the Port Authority Police Department whose lives were lost as a result of the attacks on our World Trade Center on September 11, 2001. In addition to those who sacrificed much on 9/11, we would also like to take this opportunity to honor the 83 firefighters and 155 law enforcement officers who have died in line of duty so far this year. When a firefighter had died in line of duty, paying the supreme sacrifice, it was the mournful toll of the bell that solemnly pronounced the comrade's passing. We utilize these traditions and symbols which reflect honor and respect on those who have given us so much and for all who have served so well. To symbolize the devotion that these brave souls had for their duty, a special signal of 3 rings, 5 times each, represents the end of our comrades' duties and that they will be returning to quarters. And so, with those who have selflessly given their lives for the good of the community, their task completed, their duties well done, to our comrades, their last alarm, they are going home. In keeping with this fire service tradition, we will observe a moment of silence and signal 555.
Thanks. 4, 5.
For those of you who aren't in the fire service, I want you to know that the fire service is like the air. We don't think about it much until you choke. You choke from the kitchen fire, and you hope that the firemen and fire girls show up for you. That firefighter comes to the door and puts it out. It's like the air that we don't think about until you have a pain, like the pain of your chest. And you hope that the firefighter shows up real quick to make sure you spend the holidays with your loved ones. 9/11 took away a lot of very, very brave people. You don't have to look to New York to find heroes. They're right here in New Hope. They're right here in Pennsylvania. They're right here among you. My friends who came with me today, Keith Young, of Ladder 158, Richie Schmidt of Rescue 4 FDNY, both knew Terry, both worked at the site for a very long period of time to bring everybody home. It's not an old memory. It happens every day. It's going to continue to happen as long as there is a fire service. Please appreciate these people. We hope this small token enhances your museum to come for many years, and keeps the memory of all the citizens that were affected by 9/11 in our thoughts and in our prayers for many years to come. Thank you for having us.
I am especially thankful to Brian Farrell and the Terry Farrell Firefighters Fund for their interest in our organization. And I thank those traveling far who escorted this team. First, I wish to introduce the Board of Directors of the Delaware Valley Fire Museum. These include Ian Kate Ashton, who's the first person here. He's the vice president. Paul Stubbs, is Paul here? Paul's in the very back of the room. He's the secretary. Ralph Pacino is the treasurer. Also, Tim Lowen, right here, and Tom Markey, who I believe is somewhere in the back. He's in the back of the room, the very back corner. These are members of our board. And and I would want to especially thank Tim Lowen and Tom Markey for moving forward with the idea of starting a fire museum. And I especially want to recognize Tim for his tireless efforts in organizing this special occasion. And thank you, Tim. And there are a few other people who are going to thank you too on this short program. Brian, Brian, thank you. On behalf of the Board of Directors, members, and donors of the Delaware Valley Fire Museum, I accept this generous gift to our museum. Although we see here a piece of steel, we feel here representation of the souls of 343 firemen and emergency service personnel and the more than 2,500 other victims who have lost their lives in this terrible morning, on that terrible morning. We feel that this gift carries with it the essence of these dearly departed souls, because this inanimate object was so close to those brave individuals at the time of their deaths. Now, Delaware Valley Fire Museum is a young organization, and we decided early that the mission of the Delaware Valley Fire Museum is to preserve, collect, record, exhibit the history of fire, rescue, and emergency medical services within the Delaware Valley, but in particular Pennsylvania and New Jersey, and to serve as a memorial to those both paid and volunteer who dedicated their lives to the fire and emergency services.
I just have some people to thank today. I would like to thank Brian Farrell and the Terry Farrell Fund and everybody who came down from New York today. Thank you so much. New Jersey State Police, PA State Police, Branchburg Police, Raritan Police, Solbury Police, New Hope Police Department for helping escort this piece in. New Hope Borough Council for coming today. Bernie O'Neill for his kind words. The Delaware River Joint Toll Bridge Commission. New Hope Eagle Fire Company President and Board Jim Finn. New Hope Eagle Fire Company Chief Craig Forbes and all members of New Hope Eagle Fire Company. Lambertville Rescue Squad, Bucks County Rescue Squad, Trevose Rescue 4, Midway Rescue 5, Lambertville Engine 17, and Stockton's company. Midway Volunteer Fire Departments, Honor Guard did a wonderful job. New Hope Solbury Choir did a beautiful job. Thank you so much. Lohan, Franklin, and Brown, who will be playing after I say my thank yous. Olivia and Giuseppe's Pizza here in New Hope for food, Giant Food Stores for their donation, Solbury Orchards, Donna Marie and Bucks County Single Friends, thank you for your efforts. Creative Color Graphics, Bucks County Conference and Visitors Bureau, buckscountyalive.com, 102.9 WMGK in Ballon-Kittewood, Steve Sachs, videographer for us, thank you. Channels both 6 and 10, thank you very much for coming up today. And I have one other thing. One of the new businesses in town is New Hope Skate Shop. And the owner of New Hope Skate Shop used to drive for a rescue squad. And when he found out that I was part of the Terry Farrell Fund, he has this little announcement to make. New Hope Skate Shop, a sneaker and skateboard shop in New Hope, is in the process of developing and designing for several limited edition skateboard decks to be raffled in 2011 to benefit the Terry Farrell Fund and commemorate the 10th anniversary of 9/11. The boards will be designed to reflect the FDNY colors and will be signed and accompanied by a letter of authenticity. They will each carry the designation of number 1 of however many are built. Additional boards may be available for purchase through New Hoop Skate Shop, and the number will be strictly limited. So please come to the tables after this and find out more about the Delaware Valley Fire Museum, the Terry Farrell Fund, and New Hope Skate Shop. Thank you all very much for coming today.